Hey everybody, Brandon here. I'm just going to do a visual intro for this video, because again, like my last video, it's not going to have any visuals here. I'm going to put up pictures of the album artwork, but what I'm going to be doing here is in anticipation of Marilyn Manson's new album that's coming out pretty quick here, early October. I'm really fucking jazzed for it, so I'm going to do a little thing examining each album very briefly, just talking about my favorite songs off of each album. I'm going to try to shoot for top 5 songs off of each of Marilyn Manson's albums, and then when the new one does come out, I'll do a little review of it and pick out my top 5s out of that one. So, alright, here we go. I bring you. Alright, we're going to start off by talking about Lunchbox real quick. Lunchbox is maybe my favorite song on the album. I'm not ranking these in any particular order or anything. I'm just going to talk about them as I do. They are not organized in worst to best or best to worst or anything. They're just my top 5 favorites. And I gotta say though, Lunchbox might very well be my favorite off of this album. It's just fucking awesome. The song kicks ass. It's got a great sampling of Fire by the Crazy World of Arthur Brown. It's just a really kick-ass song. I mean, I just cannot fucking say enough things about how much I like this song. So rather than continuing to say how much I like this song, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Just a boy, just a little fucking boy. I can never be a man. All right, at number 2, we have Snake Eyes and Sissies. This song's pretty fucking rad. It's got attitude, and there's a certain attitude that certain Manson songs have that's really infectious and just awesome. In particular, I love some of the lines in this song, like let's see, how does it go? It's tear the sun out of your bitch. You know, I love the phrasing of that. Like, you know, it just sounds good, especially if you scream along with this song. I mean, the song just kicks fucking ass. That's a common theme you'll find with my favorite Manson songs. A lot of these songs I just like because they're the most fun. And when he's on his fun setting, his songs can be a lot of goddamn fun. But yeah, this one's definitely a winner for me. Alright, so now we're on Misery Machine. Misery Machine's actually the last song on the album, but I just felt like putting it here. Again, these aren't in any particular order, but yeah, Misery Machine fucking rocks. It's such a good song to listen to when you're on the road, in particular. It just, I don't know, I think the subject matter of the song in particular definitely lends itself to that purpose, but damn if it isn't a fucking rad song. It just makes you feel like, you know what I mean? Just like you get that growl feeling. I don't know how else to put it. He's, yeah, fucking, Alright, so Dope Hat might actually be one of the more recognizable tracks off of the album, especially because it has such a fucking awesome music video, which is one of the first music videos I ever actually saw from Manson, and this is one of the earlier songs I did hear from him when I was starting to really get into him on more than just a surface level. And everything about this song really just works for me. It's got the creepy-ass theremin to it, a lot of spooky like audio stuff going on. It's really cool, and I mean, the lyrics are great. And I don't know, the song itself just has like a really sinister, you know, leer to it, which this whole album kind of has, but this song really, you know, wears that very proudly, and I gotta say, it just fucking, it's amazing. It works on every level for me. This is one of definitely the best songs off of the album. I would tie this with Lunchbox for my favorite song, probably. But they're kind of different feels to the song, so I don't know, it really depends on my mood as to which one is actually my favorite at any given point. But really strong song, really strong. Absolutely wonderful. Alright, so I had to choose, because this was a top 5, between putting Get Your Gun, My Monkey, or Wrapped in Plastic. because those are all other songs that I really strongly enjoy off of this album. But I did end up choosing Wrapped in Plastic because I think overall as a song, it's probably something I would want to listen to more than the other songs I just mentioned. It just works on a lot of levels for me, particularly the instrumental interlude where the song kind of slows down. Just sounds really wonderful to me. And that pre-chorus part that I played while the caption was on the screen for this song, it just really works for me. This whole song is just really awesome. So yeah, honorable mentions here. Let me just pull up the track list, make sure I get my mentions in here. Honorable mentions, I would say Get Your Gun, My Monkey, and, well, as far as honorable mention goes, I think that's what I'll leave it at. But yeah, definitely great album, really good. I can listen to this one all the way through without any problems. There are like 2 songs on here that are kind of slow for me, but not bad songs. So yeah, highly recommend listening to this if you're on a Manson binge at all, or if you want to get into Manson. Not a bad place to start. It's where a lot of people did, obviously. But if I was going to recommend a starting album, I'd probably choose one of the other ones, honestly, but we'll get into that when we get to those other albums. For now, this video is all finished here. So let me know in the comments if you agreed with my choices for top 5 tracks off of this album. I'd love to hear what your favorites are, or you know, if you're more fond of some of the other tracks that I didn't really show any love to, aka the ones I didn't mention in the honorable mentions even. But again, I love the whole album. I'm not knocking any of the songs I didn't choose. I'm just saying that these are my personal favorites. Not saying they're the best, just saying they're my personal favorites. So yeah, let me know what your favorites are off of this album in the comments, and fucking rock on. Can't wait for Heaven Upside Down to come out. Super fucking stoked for it.